It's MC Two Tool. I'm rocking my Brooklyn hat and my 2A hoodie. And we're going to talk about a couple of birthdays today on this episode of the MC Two Tool Show.
Illuminati is a thing you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and slave us so much more. World domination, I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule because you're an absolute zero. I'm the keeper of the chalice, a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to, because I'm not a failure in life like you. Let's talk about Bill Gates and the mark of the beast and the orgies in the streets at the Catholic feasts and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring. And George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers, working for the devil, chumps that can't fight, they ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk and doubt it, so I'd rather die than stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for the Illuminati.
Cut it short right there, because if you really want to see that video, just go to Imbolg's YouTube and you could see that video in its entirety. It's a great song. It's Paler Still off the Imbolg album The Sorrows. And reason why I put a part of that video up is because it happens to be the birthday of the founder, frontman and songwriter for the band Imbolg, Nate Dalcase. And Nate opposed all the naysayers, and his band Imbolg is undeniably a national success. I measure that by the fact that his records are on sale, or his band's records are on sale in stores on the West Coast and up and down the Eastern Seaboard, and you can find it. You can find his music and his band's music in jukeboxes all over the country. Nate's a great guy, and he deserves all the success that has come his way and is to come. Happy birthday, Nate. Another birthday I want to mention is that of Mel Brooks. He's 100 years old today. He's reached the century mark. Yes, he's a kid compared to Jimmy Carter, if you could believe that. So, Jimmy Carter, of course, passed away shortly after his 100th birthday. But among the living celebrities, he joins Dick Van Dyke, who, God bless him, is still alive at 100 years old. So, here we are, folks, here we are. Mel Brooks reaches 100 years old, and the reason why I put this insert here is because everyone in this photo, except Mel Brooks, is now dead. Marty Feldman, dead. Madeline Kahn, dead. Gene Wilder, dead. Peter Boyle, dead. And, well, unfortunately, I can't blame the Democrats for this one, although a lot of death and destruction is because of the Democrats. I unfortunately cannot tag the deaths of these movie stars to the Democrats. As much as I would like to, I can't. But anyway, Had to throw that in there. Mel Brooks is the director of course, Young Frankenstein, as seen here. Blazing Saddles, High Anxiety, and my personal favorite of all his movies, History of the World Part 1. The only gripe I have with Mel Brooks regarding that movie is there was never a Part 2. He promised us Hitler on Ice. It did not give us Hitler on Ice. Just a little clip. What a damn shame. What a damn shame. But he's left quite a legacy of movies, that Mel Brooks. And what a great all-around guy Mel Brooks is. And I really hope he lives a very long life to come. I mean, I'd like to see him make it for at least another 20 years. And there have been people who have lived that long. I mean, I've seen on TV a woman that was 130 years old. She's long past since, but I remember them showing me some woman on TV that was 130 years old. So it is possible. Me, I'll just be happy with my meager 107 years, because I do want to live to see the tricentennial and be able to walk around as well and have my wits about me. Some say I don't have my wits about me now, but if that is the case, I don't believe that's the case, but if it is the case, that I could blame on the Democrats. Crime runs rampant because of the Democrats, and weird sexual deviance runs rampant because of the Democrats. And I will not stop saying bad things about the Democrats until I get single-handedly 1 million people to stop supporting the Democrats and to be blatantly opposed to the Democrats. I'm happy with somebody saying, I'm no Republican, but screw the Democrats, I'll support anything that is not the Democrats, anything that's not left of center. You don't have to be MAGA, but if you're in support of anything that is not left of center, you're on the right track. Because at some point there has to be some solidarity. I don't expect everybody to be MAGA, but you can't be of the left. You can't be left of center. That is the enemy now. And yes, I went into a rant about the Democrats because the Democrats are the party of cancel culture. Because I simply said that nobody in Western society should be strapping kids to their chest. I got canceled for that. Somehow that made me homophobic because I said men of the Western world should not be strapping kids to their chest. If you can't man up and carry little man, you better teach little man how to walk. Ain't nothing wrong with that, homie. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And so, toning it down with the MAGA hat lately because, well, at some point, Donald Trump will be leaving office. And that sentiment is still here to make America a great place to live and to keep it that way. But the slogan still resonates with supporting Donald Trump and only Donald Trump. And there are other people out there who are on the same wavelength as Donald Trump. So it's still the same sentiment. And I have not retired the MAGA hat for good. I just wear it less often than I was for the last, say, 4 or 5 years now. But one thing we still need to keep alive is our Second Amendment rights, our First Amendment rights, basically the whole damn Bill of Rights. And there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't need to be tweaked, amended, or ratified. The Bill of Rights, as the Bill of Rights are written, with nothing added or taken away. And that's how it should be. But the Democrats are against that. They want communism. They want an unarmed civilianry. They want an unarmed citizenry. In fact, they don't want citizens anymore. They want subjects. They want a one-world totalitarian socialist government with no borders, no guns, no guard, and no gold. No borders, no guns, no guard, and no gold. And that would make the world a miserable place to be, with no place in the world to go to escape the totalitarianism. That is wrong. That is evil. That is of the devil. And we must fight to stop that from happening. Even if we have to fight to the death, even if we have to lay our lives down, our very lives down, to stop it, it's worth it for the next generation, for the next 250 years and beyond. Respect God, watch out for the Illuminati, like, follow, share, comment, subscribe, stay strong, keep kicking that slang. It's your boy in the building, hip-hop legend, recording engineer, underground rock and roll hero, MC Too Tall. Yaha.